Yo, yo, yo. What's up, y'all? This is Marion coming to you live. Chicago. Bird coming to you. Yeah. Okay, you're not recording this, right?
Yeah. You're doing the intro today.
No. I'm just joking.
Go ahead, do the intro.
No.
Yeah, hello again, everybody. It's the Bird and Charlie Show. I'm Charlie.
Oh, hi, I'm Bird.
Yeah. And you seem to be in good spirit.
2 cups of coffee.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
Every time.
that's the secret.
Every time.
At least for 15 minutes.
Then you crash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, hello again, everybody. It's the Bird and Charlie Show. We can be heard on most podcast platforms, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, well, whoever.
TikTok.
TikTok too. And that's BirdandCharlie podcast.com. Get that out the way. It's a good morning.
Yes, it's beautiful out.
The sun
today.
is shining.
Sun is shining. There's something and something.
See, you in a singing mood, man. You've been singing since you got up this morning.
I lost my baby.
Yeah. Anyway, we didn't write down any notes, but I'm sure there's a whole lot to talk about. Daylight saving time. Let's talk about that for a moment. We put the clocks back an hour.
You fall back.
Spring
forward.
Okay. What do you think about that? What say you?
What say me is something that we've done all our lives. So,
well, at least since 1970, I believe I read. It's kind of when they made it official. Some states though don't recognize it.
let me see. 1970, I was 4. So, yep, all my life.
All your life, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have an opinion about it. It's just something that occurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, I guess it kind of disrupt your sleeping pattern until you get accustomed again. So, for those who, have issues waking up too early, you'll get used to it.
I love it because this morning
the sun was shining.
Yeah, well,
it was
sun
daylight.
wasn't shining, but it was daylight. Because normally when I wake up about 5:30, lately it's been pitch black out there. I'm like, oh man, I get up, it's dark. Come home, it's dark. But when I got up, it was daylight. I'm like, okay, I can get with this. But on the flip side, at about 4:30 p.m., it's going to be darker
getting
outside.
Darker, yeah. But I guess it's a good thing because a lot of kids, they go to school early in the morning, and it's nice that they have some type of daylight. Yeah,
I agree with that. And I think that's why it was started or created, because of the uproar about the children's.
But was it something dealing with World War II or something?
Or I don't know.
Well,
okay, anyway,
yeah.
We have it, but there have been talks in Congress about making it permanently and don't touch it again. But they've been talking about that for the last couple of years. So I personally don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to continue to have daylight savings time for a while because it works for the most part.
Right. I guess I feel like they have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
Come on, Congress.
We got to balance this budget.
You got some things to figure out.
Yeah, work on those
first. Or the
first.
House or whoever it is. Is the House and Congress, is that the same thing? I hope I'm not sounding like really dumb.
And you want me to start sounding dumb too? This is not a political show. I don't know. The House of Congress.
You know what they were saying? I was listening to a program and they were talking about how our young people and adults, we don't know the workings of government.
The hierarchy.
Yeah, so You know what? I think I'm gonna make that my mission
Really?
this week.
And just learn the different
Right. Yeah. Because I remember
governmental
taking,
agencies.
the Constitution and all that. Of course, you just memorize it. You're not really paying any attention. You're just trying to get a grade
you're
and
just trying to pass.
Right. So.
That's an interesting point, though, because I think in school, a lot of the stuff we learned or was taught, we're thinking in the back of our head, when would I ever need to know this?
Right. Right. But
Like geometry.
yeah, or trig. I mean,
Sure.
right.
I'm sure it works if your profession has something to do with math, I guess, or
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. But everyday living is all about subtraction, addition, multiplication.
That's true.
And division.
That's true.
That's what I think.
at any walk of life, you're gonna have to do some type of whether it's counting your money.
Yeah, definitely. You got to count your money.
Count your money. You're gonna use some type of math.
Right, right, exactly.
Let's see. What happened this week? Anybody die? Any famous celebrities? I think I heard somebody did recently pass away. A celebrity.
Really?
I think. I don't know. I could have my days mixed up.
Right, because I know that it seemed like every week there's been someone. I can't. You can always look it up. Nah, too morbid. I'll do it.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. But it seems like I heard in the news a few days ago, and I can remember saying to myself, oh, man, I thought they was already dead. You ever do that sometimes? Somebody died,
Yeah.
and you're like, man,
I'm like,
I
oh,
thought they were dead
dead.
already. Or somebody's still living, he's in, damn, they still living?
Oh, Matthew Perry.
Yes, thank you.
Friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it was something because we talked about that. Was that last weekend? No, that was during this week, right? Or was it
I
Monday?
think it was last weekend.
Matthew
believe,
Perry
yeah.
from the
From
show Friends.
Yeah. Which was a knockoff of Living Single with Queen Latifah. Just want everyone to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, thanks for
Hey.
enlightening
Keeping
us.
it real.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. You remember Dave Chappelle? He had a segment called Keeping It Real. Yeah, and he would get his butt whooped.
Yeah. I think I'm going to watch some Dave Chappelle. Every now and then you get in the mood for some Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
He
oh my
was
God.
funny. He was a funny guy.
Especially that segment or the episode that Wayne Brady.
That's
was,
a classic.
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh man, when he was a pimp.
Right. He was like, I'm not going to the ATM. Dave. And then he pulled up
On his workers.
Yep.
That was a classic. I also like the Rick James segments.
Oh yeah, that was and Prince.
And
when he
Prince,
was levitating.
Oh my God. Yeah, those were some classic Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he
segments.
was amazing. I mean, he was very creative.
That he is, and he still is.
Oh yeah, he's not dead. I'm sorry.
No, he's still
amongst the living.
He's still with us.
Yes.
Yeah. So your granddaughter had a little event that went well. That's good.
Yes,
That's good to hear.
my oldest granddaughter went to homecoming. It was her first.
Yay.
Her senior year. Hey, all right. Thank you.
That's for your granddaughter.
Oh, well, I was a part of it. I made
I'm
it
sure
happen.
You were. I'm sure you did. But it went well, huh?
It went well, yeah. I mean, my granddaughter's a little chunky, and finding clothes that isn't too mature for a chunky kid, it's hard.
It's
so
a challenge.
yeah,
and I'm sure some listeners out there right now can relate to what you're saying.
Right. I mean, I didn't want her to look like a 30-year-old woman. I wanted her to fit in. So, here's a plug for Avenue plus size clothing. We found quite a few dresses that fit the occasion. And she looked absolutely gorgeous.
Marvelous.
Yeah, I was like, look at you. She put on her little makeup. And, yeah, I was I was pleased.
It's amazing how makeup can make a person look totally like another person. I mean, you see these things on TikTok. You see these
Yeah.
men, guys, look like a regular thug dude. And after they apply that makeup, you look like a fine ass woman in the face. I'm like, damn, that's deceiving.
But I mean, I guess,
Trickery.
it's like, um, I I wear foundation and I,
You
mascara.
don't overdo it,
And,
though. I mean,
right.
you don't
I
spend
try
an
not to
hour.
overdo it. And I've seen women, that after they applied their makeup, they were like Beyonce.
I know,
I'm like,
amazing.
wow, right. And it was just the techniques and it was just all the preparation, but they made it seem so easy.
I can do that. I can
Right.
do
And
that.
I'm like, I can do that. I wouldn't mind doing that like if I have to go out. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that every single day. But, on special occasions, why not go the extra mile?
You definitely got to know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
You definitely, you don't want to look like a clown because
Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen some. So
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
did you look in the mirror when you applied this?
Right. And then I was watching this tutorial about the no makeup look. And
Interesting.
it was about 3,000 steps.
The no makeup
Makeup look.
So how's that work? What's the objective? To make it look like you don't have makeup on?
I think the objective is to just have a fresher, cleaner look. I mean, like a daytime look, contouring, just wearing the right amount of, I guess, eyeshadow or mascara or whatever. But it was amazing. I mean, the young lady did it, and I was like, oh my God, you look beautiful. I mean, she looked flawless. She looked like she just came back from vacation, rested, so, but it was too many damn steps for that no makeup look. I'm like,
It's
oh my
almost
God.
you almost have to be an artist because you got to know how to shadow, how to blend.
Right. But like I said, they have so many tutorials. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
That's out to show you how to do it if you're interested. But it also seemed very, very expensive too because it was primer, moisturizer,
it's like painting a house.
right, shadows and bronzers, and I'm like, oh my God.
Really? Just for a few hours.
Concealers, yeah.
Then
Setting spray.
don't you have to take that stuff off?
Yeah, they have cleansers.
Pads for that.
Yeah, cleansers, you know. And it's a step to that too. I was like, oh, it's a step to
just wipe your
cleansing
face?
your face. Right. I thought it was just soap
Put a
and
towel to
water
it.
and
Mess up a towel.
Right.
There's another one. Does that stuff come out, the towels?
Yeah, it does. You just have to scrub it a little bit, a little bleach if it's a white towel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But usually, like a paper towel.
Okay.
Yeah.
that
Pat your face dry.
Is that how you do it? Okay. And that's a technique, right? Not really.
Not really, right. My dermatologist was like, don't be so rough with your skin. Don't rub, just pat. I'm like,
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Pat.
Hell with that. I'm trying to go to bed and patting, I'm rubbing. But yeah. And I used to think it was so unfair. Well, not really. How women get to make up their face and go out and meet someone. And men, hey, we are what you see is what you get.
I mean, I feel
We don't
like,
have an edge like, okay, let me put on some foundation and make myself,
I think that it really depends on the person. I mean, if a male feel like he wants to do it, I don't
Well,
think
yeah, I'm not saying
yeah, he can, but I think it's
they have an option, but
right. If you want to look beautiful, men,
is makeup out there for
it's
you?
makeup, right? The same makeup we use. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah, you want to have a clear looking face or something.
That is so
yeah,
true.
just find your your color.
It's out there.
It's out there.
You're right.
Yep. You can do
right.
it.
But I don't know. Back in the day, though, you got to be careful. Guys, back in the day, we had to be careful when we're walking down in Chicago Rush Street on the weekends. I had a friend, a couple of friends were out. I can remember one Friday night, going down Rush Street, just club, bar hopping, and he saw this woman. So, man, she looked good. I think I'm going to talk to her. I said, go ahead, man, talk to her. And the next weekend, we saw him. I said, dude, so how'd that go, man? He didn't say nothing. I said, dude, remember that chick, you picked up last weekend? And he still didn't say nothing. And me and my other buddy looking at each other, okay, something went left. Literally. So he said, come on, man, what happened? He said, man, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to say this one time, and we're going to let it go. I said, what? That was a dude. But anyway, and so and we changed the subject because, it was unexpected. But,
Right.
It looked really like a beautiful woman. It's amazing.
Well, I had a friend who had a similar experience, but the person was forthcoming.
That helps.
Yeah,
a lot.
She did tell him that she was trans.
Yeah.
So, we was like, oh my God, you look good, but I don't roll that way.
Yeah, just be upfront.
So yeah. And he said that they went their separate ways. They were at a party. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I could appreciate that.
Yeah. Because some guys, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's up to the individual.
It is.
Right. If you don't mind.
I don't mind. But make it up front. At least give the other person a choice.
Right, yeah.
Don't just spring it on them.
Right. Because sometimes I feel like that's how trans people get hurt. Because they're not transparent. And, people find out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my thing is just be transparent. Transparency is the best thing.
Just be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
And just be honest and vice versa. Now, I've seen some dude. Well, no, I'm gonna be honest. I've not really seen a woman. I've seen women who look like a dude and rough like a dude, but I was never 100% convinced that, okay, that's a dude. Although maybe once this woman pulled it off. She was butch looking, and yeah, she really looked like a dude. I take that back. Now that I'm thinking back.
Okay.
Yeah, so he pulled it off.
Because it was one person who would come to the job, and she was lesbian and very attractive. I mean,
lesbian.
She had
Was
like a
she
male.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was asked, was she the female or the male lesbian in the relationship?
She was more
what they call it,
masculine.
Femmes and
I don't femmes and
femmes.
not
I guess are
femmes.
the feminine.
More feminine.
Yeah,
looking
in the
ones.
lesbian relationship, I believe. I don't know. I got that right, but
Look it up.
femmes though, right? I've heard you use femmes before. Yeah, they were femme.
Okay, yeah, they were feminine, and I'm not exactly sure what you call a masculine.
I don't know. I don't want to butcher it up, but
Right.
so
right.
she was a good looking lesbian.
Yeah,
A lot of them are.
Right, because it was so crazy. I would have other coworkers, when she would come to the job because she didn't work there, and they would say, "Oh my God, she's really hot." I'm like,
But did she make it known that she was a lesbian, or how did you guys know she was lesbian?
well, I knew that she was lesbian because I saw her with a partner, and she was
Okay.
And
Public display of affection. PDA.
I don't know. They were just talking, and um,
You could tell they were together.
right.
Okay.
And then I was nosy and went on her Facebook page, and
Like, I need to know.
Right, you're right, you're right. But it was obvious.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of obvious. I mean, just like with a gay man. I mean, some gay men you can
Unless they're on the down low.
tell. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're on a down low, that means that you're hiding it. But if you
Right.
are
Forthright.
open,
Yeah. I knew a couple of guys who were on the down low. I mean, not that, I mean, they weren't bad dudes. It's just, we didn't know. I'm like, wow, they really kept that in the closet, Because, no, they had women, friends, and I don't know. That's interesting.
right. I guess I don't know. I mean, isn't that just being bisexual? If you like men and women?
Yeah, but they were on the down low because, like you said, they didn't want it known that,
They didn't want.
I guess, yeah, they were.
Right.
And so, I mean, we didn't have an issue. Hey, you are who you are.
I knew one person like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it didn't bother me. I'm like, okay,
No, I mean,
do your thing.
yeah, hey, you just know how I roll. I know how you roll.
Right.
That's all. Just don't, let's not cross the line.
So yeah, I mean, I guess people, you want to be happy. You want to be your true self. Yeah.
Be true to yourself.
Right. And I don't know if you want to be bisexual.
Do you?
Do you, right? But kind of be forthcoming
That's
with your
all.
partner,
That's all.
because HIV and
It's still out
it's
there,
still out
guys.
here,
It ain't
right?
going nowhere.
Yeah. Give a person a choice.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. COVID, talking about it still out there. You don't hear about it as much as you did the last couple of years, but it's still out there. Why do you think?
I think it's part of our cold and flu season. COVID, cold, flu, and it's here to stay. So I don't think people are dying like they were, the rate that they were dying. And I think people just have come to, accepting that it's part of our cold and flu season now.
It make you wonder, though. They said all these people died from COVID. I think people have been dying from the flu
Right. People die from the flu.
forever.
Right.
And so it's kind of like the same.
Right. But was the flu as contagious?
Sure. I mean, I guess just as contagious as COVID, right?
I don't know, because I know I caught COVID 3 times.
And
I
how
was
do you
like,
know it
oh
wasn't
my-
the flu?
Because I tested.
the symptoms are similar. That's the thing. If you have the flu and you take a COVID test, what do you think is going to come out? You got COVID. But it could just be the flu.
You don't think that the tests have different? I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it's in the same family, but doesn't everything have a different genetic code for them to say that this is maybe one
It
little
could.
thing
It could.
says COVID?
But how accurate is that? Remember, they were also doing false positives and, that whole thing. You'll test negative, then you'll test positive. I don't think they had that thing down pat where it could be as accurate as that. So I really think people who had the flu was testing as COVID, and that's why the next day it tested negative again. I think it was, I think anything man-made has flaws. And remember, they kind of figured that whole thing out in less than a year and started coming out with antidotes and stuff in less than a year. So it didn't really have enough time to be, I think, tested. So I think they were just kind of figuring it out as they went along, because they came out with all these shots. Okay, now you got to take this shot. Okay, now you got to take this booster shot. Okay, now we got to take this shot. I still think they're trying to figure it out. I don't think they really know yet. That's my theory.
I don't know.
Because how do you come up with 4 or 5 different shots for one thing? But the common cold, there's no shot. Flu, I don't think there's a shot. Maybe it is.
Your flu shot.
No, you get a
take,
flu shot.
Right. And I guess that's what the COVID shot is. You get a COVID shot. It's just like the flu
5
shot.
of them?
Well, I mean, they were.
My God. That's why I think it's a money grab. I'm going to just say what's on my mind. I think these big farms, are out to make money, man. Out to make money. And that's why they're pushing all these different
So are you
vaccinations.
taking another?
No, I took 2. I took number 1 and number 2, and that's because my job required it. And I'm not taking any more because it's not been tested long enough. It's not even, at the time, it hadn't even been a year. Okay, get another shot. This one didn't work quite like we thought it would.
Right. Well, unfortunately, I don't know the ins and out of COVID,
And
and I
me
really
neither.
can't speak on it.
I don't think anybody does, to be
Yeah,
honest.
so,
But I just know I'm tired of getting shots.
but I
Let me
think they
just say
said that they were, because it was part of that,
Strand.
something that, and I guess because they were funded right away, that they were able to come up with these
Sure.
vaccines, I reckon. But this is only hearsay because, I can't really speak on it because I don't know. But I know my mom didn't take it at all. And,
I knew people, my sister
yeah.
never took it. Never took it. Now, again, there's some people who have taken it and still die of COVID. So they say it's not 100%. Well,
But then
nothing's
I also
100%.
feel that it also is the disease is an opportunist disease. If you have underlying conditions that it,
This will push it over.
yeah, so.
Yeah, that was the case with my brother. I think he had diabetes, he had blood pressure, and this COVID just pushed it over. You're right.
Right. So, because like I said, I had it 3 times, and I think I had 3. I think I did 3.
Shots.
Mm-hmm.
And you
When it
still
first
got
came.
it? Even after all them shots?
It doesn't prevent you from.
It's just
Just
lessen the
the
symptoms.
Yeah, just like the flu. I mean, you get the flu shot, it does not prevent you from catching the flu, but maybe it lessens the symptoms or something. I don't know.
But will we ever know if we take it? Like, okay, that could have been worse.
But then I guess
How do you know?
also they were waiting for the what do you call it?
Mm-hmm.
With the immunity to spread throughout the
That's true.
communities or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm not a doctor.
And you don't play one?
I don't play one. But
But
yeah, I mean it's here to stay. So whatever you feel is right for you, you do it.
you do.
Right.
Yeah, just live healthy. I
Right.
mean, if anything, it was a wake-up call because that COVID period changed a lot of lives by keeping people at home. They were able to be creative and start businesses by staying home. It gave them more time with the family by staying at home. It just opened up a lot of other opportunities.
Yeah, staying home with the family is,
well.
it really depends
Well,
on what's going on.
Double-edged sword.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so I think there's a reason why everything happens. You could either make it a positive experience or a negative experience. But I think it served this purpose at that time in history, I believe.
Well,
Like everything else. It's how
it's an illness. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an illness.
Yeah, something we're just gonna have to deal with.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. So,
That's it. That's
yeah.
it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. Cut and dry.
Cut and dry. Okay.
Yeah.
What's on
I'm
your
about
mind?
to take a sip of my
Sip of the coffee of the Joe, the Java. Hey, it's something we said during the week we're going to bring up. Recapping something. Oh.
No, I never made it to the health club. No.
Let's get an update. How's that coming on? Well, you did join 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
And bring us up to date. What has happened since then?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Yeah. I joined, and I think a lot of my time was trying to figure out finding clothing for my granddaughter.
Okay, it's a process.
Yeah, I think trying to figure things out. Because I had to wait for the order to come. Then
This is
hope
to
and
go
pray.
to the gym?
No. Yeah, to go to the gym. I was preoccupied.
Okay, doing something else. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I didn't make it to the gym.
Yeah.
But this is a new week.
That's right. Everything out of the way.
Yes, I have to send some things back, take some things back. But yes, it's a new week. And then yesterday, when me and my daughter and my granddaughter, we were going to, here go a plug for Target. Target. Yeah, they had some really cute Christmas items. But my daughter, she was like, I think we should all go on a health journey together. A diet. And I was like, oh, okay, let's do
That's
it.
new.
Yeah, I know. I was shocked when she said that. But, I feel like if the family does it, it could work. I mean, it sounds different.
It did.
Yeah.
That wasn't what I was going for. I think I
Okay.
was going for this. Don't think that was. I think I was going for this.
Yes.
That's an idea.
Right. So, and then yesterday after I picked my granddaughter up and dropped her friend off, my granddaughter was like, you know what? I really want to lose weight.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
And you've been waiting for her just to say that.
Right.
Because then you know she'll be on board.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was
That's okay.
my Android, not an iPhone, but
Android.
I'll forget you, okay?
Because I'm an iPhone now. Anyway, back to your story. So the journey. So there's the buy-in. And that's what you wanted. You wanted everybody to buy in, right?
Right. So I feel that maybe yesterday, because she was getting compliments and it
Sure.
made her build up her confidence. And,
That's
she
awesome.
knows she has a prom coming up. So she's like, yeah, I want to do this.
That is awesome.
And that's what I said. I'm
So
like,
you got to take advantage of this.
yeah, I have
moment.
to. Yeah. So when I get home, I go home, I'm talk to my daughter and my granddaughter. Maybe we can come up with a plan.
And plan it out.
Yeah, go to the store, pick up some items.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Some
we'll see what
t-shirts.
happens. Yeah, something. We're in this together.
That's good.
We're
That's
in
good.
this love.
And then what
okay.
about the food prep?
Food prep?
Because that's all part of the journey, right? The health journey.
Right. Yeah, we'll do some of that too.
Okay. Hey, you know what?
Baby steps.
Baby steps,
Yeah.
but it's going to take some work.
Right. If we collaborate and do it together.
That's a good word. Collaboration. And it's a family thing. You guys are all there, and y'all can kind of it's like boot camp. You can help each other. Like, okay, no, can't eat that. Not yet. It's not time.
We can hold each other
or
accountable.
let's go.
Right. Let's go for that walk. Let's go to the gym. Come on.
Something simple as walking. It can be that simple. I think we make things more difficult than what it needs to be.
Absolutely. And what about you?
Me, I got to do better. I have no excuse. I'm not going to even try to make one up. I will say I'm drinking more water. I'm at least doing 24 ounces a day, and that was part of it. But again, my workout room is right downstairs, and so I just got to come home when I come home from work before I get too comfortable.
Hey, maybe if you do this,
What's that?
change at work into your workout clothes.
No.
No, and
I
then when you come
I got to
here,
get on public transportation.
but they're just
And
workout
then
clothes.
I don't want to carry all these bags around with me. So, because then I got to take off my blazer, got to hang it up, and I got to carry that. No. It'll be
much
much easier. Right. I'd rather do the work here. How simple is it to do this? Come home, take off my work clothes,
But
put on
when you're in
some
the
shorts.
house, you might get super comfortable.
That's if I sit down.
Okay.
If I don't sit down, I'm good.
Okay. Okay.
You know, just keep it moving. And so I could do it. I've done it before. That's the thing. This is not new to me. I've done this before. So it's definitely doable.
Well, you know what?
And that's what I'm
I
gonna do.
believe in you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know. And next weekend this time, I'm making a promise and commitment. I will at least go work out at least twice, 2 times. 2 times.
Okay.
2 times.
Well, I'm not gonna promise.
And I'm not gonna. Well, no. This is me. You know, you
Right.
got to hold yourself accountable. And so, yep, at least twice.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
So
at least
next
twice
week
for 30
we'll-
minutes.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll make it to the. Well, we will make it to the gym. You know, that's our plan.
That's the plan.
That's the
You got to have a plan.
Right. So,
Those who fail to plan,
what the fan?
plan
Fail
to fail.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I'm like,
It's the other
yeah,
way
that
around.
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah.
switch it.
Yeah, the
Flip
the
it.
swapperoo. Yeah.
Right.
And so that's the
Oh.
plan.
I think one of my friends always said, losers make excuses. Winners make commitments.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I was
That
like, wow,
makes a lot of
okay.
sense. And it's real. So it's all up to you at the end of the day. So I challenge everybody out there and who's listening to make yourself a personal goal this week. Nothing too astronomical, nothing too out of this world. Something definitely doable. It could be something you've already done before, so you know you can do it. But make yourself a personal goal. Just, and then by the end of the week, check it off your list. Just one thing. One thing. And then the next week, add another thing to it. Because what you want to do is kind of fool the mind into thinking, okay, things are doable. Things are achievable. And just get in a rhythm or a habit. Like my thing with working out before, I used to do it 3 times a week, believe it or not, and walking and all that. And I got away from it. But the key is I made it a habit of going to the gym. This is how it started. I went to the gym and I just went down there to check it out. I'm like, this is cool. I could work with this. And I was done in 5 minutes, just looking around. The second time I went down there, I tried out, the machines and the weights, and that was 10 minutes. The third time I went down there, I got on the treadmill, got on there for about 15, 20 minutes, and I always bumped it up an extra 5 minutes to challenge myself. And before I know it, it became a habit. At least 3-4 times a week, I was going down there doing something. But I had fooled my mind to thinking, okay, this is your routine. You have to do this. So when I skipped a day, I felt guilty. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm supposed to be down in that gym. And I kept that up for about a year because it was a habit, And then I got out of the habit. So I'm trying to get back in that rhythm again. But it's definitely doable. You just have to fool yourself in thinking, okay, just like you get up every morning to go to work, you don't have an option. You got to get up, brush your teeth, take a shower. You got to do that. So same thing with working out. Make it a habit.
Right. And then it will become part of your daily routine.
Absolutely.
So, and I guess that's what it is. I mean, you just have to do it, have to fit it in. Because I know that's one of my excuses. Like, oh my God, do I really have the time? But I have time for everything else. So you have time for
good
that
one.
also. Yeah.
Good one.
So, I'm going to also commit to getting to the gym because you inspired me with that. Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Inspirational.
Right. I'm inspired. Thanks.
No, you are. Hang on 1 second. Let me do something. Yeah, so just, I don't know, get a healthy plan and stick to the plan and make the plan work.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I plan to do.
All right. Well, that wraps up the show for today. It's been a good one, I think. Right?
I think so. It has.
And so, I'm Charlie.
And I'm Bird. Enjoy your week, the rest of your weekend. Stay safe.
And stay healthy.
It's cold and flu and COVID season.
But we're not claiming it.
Okay, but it is.
But it is. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. We can be heard on most podcast platforms, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. BirdandCharliePodcast.com, BirdandCharlie podcast.com. Till next time.
Stay safe. Have a good week. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.